You are welcome back to my page, Dr. Okoya Ebasi. The third principle that you are going to look at that the rich usually apply, that the poor does not apply, is that the rich people are disciplined people. Discipline means if you take a decision that from today onward, I am not going to smoke, or today onward, I'm not going to eat breakfast, you stand by that decision. If you take a decision that from today I'm going to cut down my expenses, that from today I will start saving, that from today I will begin to work towards my financial freedom, and you stand by that decision, then it means you are a disciplined person. At the beginning of the year, a lot of people will take New Year resolution. This year, this is what I'm going to do. This year, I will try and make sure that my finances change. This year, I will not smoke again for those who smoke. This year, I will not follow women again. This year, I will not drink. All manner of New Year resolutions. Before February ending, all those resolutions are gone. Because many people cannot be disciplined enough to stick to their decisions. And if you are not a disciplined person, you cannot be rich. It is very difficult for an undisciplined person that is not disciplined to be rich. Because it takes discipline to make money. And it takes discipline to keep money. Anybody that is good in wasting money cannot be rich. If you look at the Igbos, the short time I have been with them, trying to do business and interacting with them, you find out that right from the time they are apprentices, even before they become oga to themselves, right from the time they are serving as apprentices, they don't follow women. Because they know that women is a major source of expenses. So they are trained, they are tutored not to carry women. So they are very, very careful. And if they graduate and then they start their own business, what they do is that they go to their Igbo land and marry and stick to their women, so that they will be able to conserve their resources and use their resources to build up their financial status. But if you are not a disciplined person and you start getting money and you see a beautiful woman, you will jettison your business and follow the woman. You see good food, you will jettison your business and eat the food. You say, after all, man must work. You are not a disciplined person. Man must work is the language of the poor. The rich, they guide their resources jealously to make sure that they continue to use it to build their wealth. So you need to be a disciplined person. That is the number third principle. You have to learn how to discipline yourself. Because if you are not disciplined, even before the wealth comes, you will waste it. That is what you see. A lot of people will get wealth, run into wealth, either win lotteries, or maybe by virtue of your position as either as a politician or as somebody who is working in an office, you go to a lucrative office and you start making money. And then you begin to carry all the women in town. By the time you leave that office, when the source of the money stops, your finances also stops there. Then you start going back to square one. That's why we see some people today, they are rich, tomorrow they are down. Why? Because they are not disciplined. If you are disciplined, if you are a disciplined person and you lose all the money that you have worked for, you have the capacity within you to start all over again and begin to build wealth. So rich men are disciplined people. The question we want to ask you today is that, are you ready to be a disciplined person? If you can just learn the virtues of being disciplined, your finances will improve. These are some of the principles that the rich are using that the poor don't understand. You need to apply these principles in your life, in every area of your life, if you really want to make progress in life. Do not say that, these things are too difficult. Just like as a Christian, a lot of time when you go to preach to unbelievers, they will say that, can somebody live that kind of life? When you want to look at it, if you look at the life of a believer, it's a disciplined life. It's a life that is structured. And if you learn the structured life of believers, it helps you to cut off a lot of these things we are talking about. Already you are learning how to be disciplined. That is why believers are supposed to make wealth. But why they are not converting their lifestyle to make wealth is a story for another day. So discipline is a cardinal point of the rich. The rich people are disciplined people. So how disciplined are you? If you really want to make impact financially, you have to be disciplined. Read books, learn how to be disciplined, acquire the necessary information, and then build up your financial life. Life is about knowledge. It's not a programmed matter. God is not a partial God. He makes it available for everybody. But the principles that are attached to these things, it's not everybody that can keep those principles. And if you cannot keep those principles, you cannot be rich. Even if you storm and get wealth, you will lose it. So we want you to learn how to be disciplined, and then you too, you can enjoy wealth. Thank you for listening to this video. Comment, subscribe, and then share this video. Thank you.